Learn tricks to being the best speller. Lessons at www.yourtechvision.com. So let's get into Word, and we're going to create a spelling list, and I'm going to show you how to help your student read the word and spell the word so they can become better spellers. So there's many different ways to open Word. You can create a hotkey for it. You can also hit your Start window and type in Word and open it. I'm just going to Alt F4, close that out. And it's also on my taskbar, so if I do Windows 4, because it's the fourth icon on my taskbar, it instantly opens, and of course I can do that on any of my tasks. So let's go ahead and increase this window so you can actually see what's going on. And I'm going to right align with a Control R and type in spelling. And I always want to teach my students how to right align, left align, and center, so no matter what the teacher is asking them to do, they can do that. Let's go ahead and left align with Control L. So we're going to go ahead and do number 1. Now you do want to turn off your auto formats, and just quickly I'm going to go to that Alt F and then T in your options, and you go down to proofing, and it's under your autocorrect with just an Alt A. So I'm going to go ahead and escape out of all of that. So and if you need more detailed information on that, that's yourtechvision.com, but that's how you quickly turn off all your auto options. So as JAWS will not talk those numbers if they're automatically put in there. So let's go ahead and just do a practice word. And I always have my students, when they're typing out words, depending on their ability to memorize, they're either going to type them 5 or 10 times. 10 times always seems to be the perfect amount to be typing a word. Now I'm going to have them always double check the word, and they're going to go back arrow into the word, and going over to their numpad with the numpad off, 0 becomes insert, and they're going to hit 5, and JAWS will say the word. And then I'm going to have it spelled, so insert 5 twice quickly, and it spells the word, and then I always have them hit end. And the reason why I have them hit end instead of arrowing is because students will often hit that space bar several times, and if you go back and do any editing, it will move the text around where they do not want it. Enter. So we're going to hit enter, and let's type the word caterpillar. Now most students will spell caterpillar at first with ER instead of AR. So let's go ahead and misspell caterpillar, and we're going to go ahead and left arrow back into it. And the applications key is wonderful for anybody who has spelling issues or a beginner spelling or a beginner speller. So they're going to hit their applications key, and that is right by the control key on the right hand side.
Applications, caterpillars, to move through items, press up or down arrow, C.
And there is caterpillar. And then I have them arrow into it, and they need to have that spelled to them so they know how to spell that correctly. So insert 5 twice quickly.
C-A-T-E-R-T-I-L-L-A-R.
And of course, this is going to be a word that they are going to spell out 10 times. Any word that they misspell, they absolutely need to do it 10 times. Now, an easy word like test, 5 is going to be more than enough.
Enter.
So let's go ahead and practice again. Let's go ahead and misspell another word, and we're going to misspell mount.
M-O-U-N-T-T. Mount.
And now JAWS was fairly deceptive on that, because he did pronounce mount, but it's because we have 2 T's. But once again, I'm going to have my student go back and have JAWS read it to them.
Mount.
And then it's going to be spelled to them.
Mount. M-O-U-N-T-T.
Now what I will have available to them, and this is how they practice all their spelling tests, is the list is going to be in Braille. So they are going to move back to their Braille list, they are going to double check the spelling, and they will immediately know they misspelled that word. So we're going to do mount. Baker, which is a mountain in Washington State. So they're always going to be double checking their work with the Braille list. They're going to be using insert 5 to have JAWS read the word to them, and then they're going to do insert 5 twice quickly, and the word will be spelled to them. This is a great way to teach spelling to your students. Okay, go and practice some more. All these lessons in detail are at www.yourtechvision.com.